If the stars were made to worship, so will I.
Week 48, day 4. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples, whom Jesus loved. John 13:23. Then Peter turned around, saw the disciple whom Jesus loved, following. John 21:20. Those are the words of the disciple John, describing the disciple John. Wow, what nerve, right? No, what insight! He simply had a deeper understanding of Jesus' love than any of the others. John was focused in on Jesus' love for him. Peter was focused in on his love for Jesus. Do you see which expression of love Jesus honors more? Remember Mary and her sister Martha entertaining Jesus in their home, as told in Luke 10:38-42? Martha was all about showing Jesus love by cooking and serving and bustling about, to the point of frustration, while Mary was simply sitting quietly at the feet of Jesus, absorbing his love for her, though through his words. And what did Jesus say? One thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part, which will not be taken away from her. Luke 10:42. So that was John's secret. And may I point out that this disciple, although often portrayed as soft and mild-mannered, was not that way at all. He was unrefined and rough and tough, a fisherman from a family of fishermen, who was such a strong force that Jesus himself referred to him and his brother James as the sons of thunder. It was these same brothers, two of Jesus' closest companions, who wanted Jesus to command fire to come down from heaven to obliterate a Samaritan village that had rejected him. Luke 9:54. Yet even John was forever changed by the grace and love of our Lord and immersed himself in that. It was only this disciple who was with Jesus at his crucifixion, and to whom Jesus entrusted the care of his own mother. John 19:26-27. John was empowered by his realization of the love of Jesus Christ for him. That should be an example to us all. Do you know whom else John reminds me of? King David. David was a mighty warrior, responsible for many deaths of the enemy, tough as they come, as Goliath could attest to. Yet, he became totally dependent on God's love. Do not withhold your tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let your loving kindness and your truth continually preserve me. Psalm 40, verse 11. This is how God describes this aspect of David. I have found David, a man after my own heart, who will do all my will. Acts 13:22. Tomorrow, Good Friday, the most revered and trusted day in the calendar of the universe, trust me, we'll see why we today have every right to claim that love, that incomprehensible love for ourselves. I can't wait. This stuff is amazing.